Hi, this is Benita. I'm back with my latest album that I want to share. I always video my albums before I give them away so I can kind of remember what I did. This album is based off of a tutorial from Barb's scrapbook. It's her wedding album. I did add a couple extra pages because I believe hers only had 4 pages and I always put 6 in mine. So there'll be a few extra pages in mine, but it's a great tutorial. So this album measures 10.5 by 7.5. The paper I used was die cuts from Review. I believe it's called the Happy Stack. I did get it at Joann Fabrics. It is an incredible actually paper pad that I just think is absolutely gorgeous. So I do want to show you a few fun things before we get going here. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on the album. So first of all, what I'd like to share with you is this right here says, enjoy all the little things. It's just kind of cute. But these flowers right here are flowers that I myself made from Heartfelt Creation Posy Patch is the flowers, and then the leaves are from a different piece of it. This doily actually is a doily from, it's just actually cut out from the paper itself, so it kind of blended right to it. I also have these corners that are on here. These are cut out with my Cricut, and that just kind of added a really nice little flavor to that. This is some pretty white lace that I got, gosh, probably at Joann's or somewhere like that, but it's very pretty. The clasp itself is a little button clasp that I got as a heart, and I thought it was perfect for this wedding album. And what this right here is actually stretchable elastic, so it's kind of cool. I do want to show you the spine because it is actually pretty dang special that I did. This says Sheena and Jeff, and that's who's actually getting married, and that's who this is going to, so it's cool. So this piece right here is, I believe, from Tim Holt's collection, so it's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit here and hopefully things will go well. Okay, so this is a great, great album. Gosh, I just lost my train of thought. What the pages are setting on is they're kind of a U shape with a little bit of an extra gap here to help this album lay flat. So it's really cool. So it's a U shape like Shelley Geigel. Shelley Geigel does a great tutorial on many of her albums. I really encourage you, if you're curious making albums, to check out Shelley Geigel. She's got some free tutorials and they're awesome. And she uses a U method to add your pages on. I do that same thing, but now I add just a little bit more, a half an inch, and it makes your pages lay flat, which is absolutely phenomenal when you're looking in your albums. Okay, so we will just take this one page at a time. So, and I'll try to get this all in play here. So this is the first one, and it has just a couple pullouts on it. This one actually is a little book. And what I've done lately is actually place not everything with decorative paper, because I do know they're going to be covered up with the photos. So these will fit a 4x6 photo perfectly. So you'll see that. This is just a punch I got. I believe it's from Martha Stewart. I have got several punches, so you'll see that throughout there. This is just a little tab that lifts up. A pocket here, and then a place to put a photo here. So that's a really fun page. Now all the pages that I have, so all 5 pages that I have, do have a pull out. I won't pull them all out, but they're all the same size, and they run, they're 8.5 by 6.5. So your 4x6 photos will go on there. So they're all a little bit different on there, but they're all basically built the same for places for photos. So there is one in each of the pages that just stick in there. So this is the next page. And it's got a little tag in there, and this opens up. It's got a little flip tab there. There's some also paper right here, little tags right here, and it opens up. And I know, gosh, this is such a big album. So here's this page here, and the page open, there's a little photo mat in there as well. Unlike the tutorial, I did add quite a few pockets in my album. So these are actually, you'll see a lot of these throughout the thing. They will hold a 5x7 photo. So that is really great. Okay, so this just folds up, and the little tab up here will hold it in place. So then this next page, this is kind of cool. Kind of looks like a girdle when you look at it, doesn't it? But actually, what this is this pulls out. So this is a 4x6 photo, and that just slides right back in there. And there's just a little tab right down here to keep it from falling out, although I don't think it would fall out because it's pretty sturdy in there. So flip the tab back and you open this up, and then here is another 4x6 photo opportunity in a pocket. This right here would hold a pretty good size photo. So this is a pretty good size photo. It's 5x7, and it just lifts right up underneath that, the tab that's still up. I'm going to try to zoom out just a tad bit here. Okay, so then that closes and just has that little tab on. Now those tabs are so fun. Okay, this is the next page. This was a lot of fun. Again, here's a little tab. This will swing over. This is really cool. These actually slide out and you'll be able to put your photo right in there. So it says place photo here, so it's really cool. So a couple things going on with this. So first of all, I'm going to untie this. There's a little button right here, it's hard to see. That's going to open up, and here is a pocket. You can slide a tab in there, and then also it opens up this way, and you will see that then it's got more pockets here and another chance for photos. This opens up. Here is some more photos here. This lifts up. There's a pocket with photos here, and then there's more places for photos right here. So it's lots and lots of places to put things. I will not tie that right at the moment. And again, remember it's got my pull out. Okay, this is one of my very favorite pages that Barb has created. I just think it's absolutely awesome. Both of these will slide out right here, and then you can use that to trace your photo and slide it right back in, so I love it. These bows right here, I'm going to zoom in on them because they are so cool. These bows right here are made with the paper from the book, but it's using the envelope punch from Stampin' Up! That you make these bows, and it's just adorable. And again, you undo this bow and open these up. And again, there is mats on here with places for photos. Again, remember, here's your big 5x7 and a photo place for photos back there. So that is really, really cool. Going on to the next page. This actually is a really fun page. This will pop out. I did not line it with black, so you could pop it out. You could write on it and pop it out. But if I tried it with the black paper on it, it was just too heavy and was getting stuck. So this just has a little tab and this is magnetic, and you open it up, and it's going to open a few times, and it's got a 3 sets of pockets, 3 pockets there, and they're all going different ways. Again, I did a lot of pockets, and people, I believe, like the pockets so they can just put the photo in there, don't have to attach it to anything. So that's pretty fun. And again, there's another tag in there. Then there's also a place for a photo here if you so choose. And then this is just a pocket over here that this big picture frame pulls out. Okay, going on to the next page. I'm gonna get me in camera here. So this one again has just a little tag here. These are so cute. And another tag here that you can put your photo on the back. This is magnetic, and I put this little tab right here because this little scallop edges kind of gets worn out, so I just did that. It's a magnetic, and you open it up, and again, it's got a photo mat there and a photo mat here as a pocket. And also this is open here so that a photo could also stick underneath there. So that is pretty cool. People ask me how long it takes to make my albums, and that's a hard one because sometimes I go on a spree and work on them. This album I actually created when I was at my brother and sister-in-law's, and we were there for like 10 days, and I made many of the pages while I was there. This page is actually really cool as well. So this love banner right here, this just fits right underneath it to hold it in place. This is a little tab that you can swing open and open this up. And we're going to come over here. Here is another pocket with a nice photo mat on it. And This is another. This is a belly band right here that you can stick another photo under, and then here's another photo mat there. And whoops, let's just skip that over there. This also is, you can put lots of photos in there. So it's just kind of a really fun interactive album. I think the young lady that's going to receive it, I think she's just going to be very excited. Okay, so my next page is also has a swing tab, and this just is on here just to be on there. You could cover it if you wanted and have a wood frame around it. That's just on there. So you open this up, and again, here's a pocket page with a photo mat, a great place for a photo, and then another pocket. That's really fun. This is just a double pocket page. I just love this paper. And so this again has a pretty good size mat, a 5x7 mat, and then another size mat. This is one of my favorite. All these pages are my favorite. So this actually is something I cut out here I have a, oh my gosh, I have a Brother Scan and Cut, and I am learning to, I'm just trying to get this in focus here. I am learning to use my Brother Scan and Cut to really kind of do some of these, you trace some things and you can get it to cut that out just like I did up here, so I don't have to hand cut them. It's kind of cool. So that just kind of goes back in there. I just love these teacups right here. This again, I made a tab to help open this, and this is magnetic as well, and it's going to open up to show lots of again places to put photos. Here's also a place to put your photo right there. I didn't ever count how many photos go in these albums, but they're limitless because you can put them you could put a little one here. You can put them wherever you want. Just depends on whether you want to cover up the paper or not because it's so pretty. This is magnetic as well, and you open this up, and here's a pocket here with a tag. Here, this also opens up. This is a pocket right here as well. A lot of interaction. She'll spend hours trying to find all the little nicks and crannies. And then here is a pocket right here, and then here's also a big pocket right here. So that one is really fun. Okay, this is actually a really cool, they're all really cool. This, again, this was not one in the thing for Barb's. Again, remember I added a few pages on mine to make it bigger. And so this one is magnetic and it opens up, and it's going to be hard to kind of get it in here. I'll see if I can span it out here a little bit. But the pocket comes up in the top and the bottom, and then there's a big pocket here with a 5x7 photo mat on it. So it's pretty cool. This is the last page. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit on this one. Again, this is just cut out from the paper, and then this is a scallop punch that I had. So this is magnetic. You open it up, and you really could, once again, put a photo right here, and you could put a couple small notes on here. But here's a beautiful little waterfall going a different way than I normally put them. And so each page is decorative, and this is just a pink page because I know you're just going to put your photo right on top of that. So that's a lot of fun to put some photos there. And then the back really is just semi-plain. This is the paper. I love this teacup. And then I put a button over my ribbon. So that is really cool. So I also, when I get done with the paper pack, I like to be done with it, although this was absolutely beautiful paper. But what I did is I gave her a little bonus project, and that is this little I don't know, just a secondary little gift. So I did make this band that goes on here, and these flowers, again, just as I told you before, they were made with a posy patch from Heartfelt Creations, and a couple of the other die cuts with the leaves on it are from Heartfelt Creations as well. So this is just, I'm sure you guys, these are the kind of a hot topic thing right here. I made mine a little bit different than the first one and the original one. I just didn't like the way it laid, so I did my own thing with it. This right here is a pocket. You'll be able to put a couple of photos right here, but this is a wonderful waterfall. And what I did for this waterfall is each page on top has a decorative page, but when you open them up, you'll see down here it says place photo here. So, and these will be square photos that they will have to trim, but each one of these has a different color top on there, and she sure can put photos on there if she wants to. But then also there is, because there is a lot, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 photos that you'll be able to put on just on that if you don't want to put them on the top, and then a couple pockets. So that again is the my latest album for my coworker who's getting married. She's actually getting married tomorrow, so I had to get this photo videoed so I can get it out to her. Again, my name is Benita Richards. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank Shelly Geigel from oh my gosh, I just lost my, from JNS Hobbies. Highly recommend you look her up. Also, take a look at Barb Scrapbooks for YouTube. She does some incredible albums. I really like the bigger albums now because you can hold more photos in. So I want to thank both of those ladies for their inspiration. So thank you very much.